Hello, guys. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you watch me all over the world. So tonight, someone will come bring one particular issue to our doorstep, and this issue now say, does Lacazette deserve a new Arsenal contract? Shey Lacazette deserve any contract for Arsenal? Made and give am because when you don't check out in the way they play. So if now be Arteta, if now be the hierarchy, if now be Edu Gaspar and co. Shey go give Arteta a new contract because as Lacazette dey now, by the end of the season, he go be free agent automatically. So that's why they ask this question because this thing na controversial topic because some people dey of the idea say of the opinion say make dem give Lacazette a new contract. Say that's the way he do for Wolves. Say it makes sense well. At the same time, some other people dey say make una no give am contract. It no make sense. So and another thing we go check be say say at the end of the season, Arsenal go surely buy strikers. So if you say you wan keep Lacazette and also go buy like two strikers, if you can't buy like two strikers, wetin go be the pecking order? What is Lacazette's role going to be next season? So how na see all these things as they play out. And at the same time, so far so good for this season. How you go take evaluate the performances of Lacazette? How you go take assess the way Lacazette don't play? If they say over 10, which points you go give am? See now wetin him don try, now wetin him don do. Even though some people go talk say, the small boys waiting for the club that they respect am, saying they play very well, the way they play, they like am. But how you go take look all these things, you get? So now wetin we so wan come discuss this night. So make I run enter the comment section, make I engage with people, man, see wetin they talk. So Emmanuel Emeka dey greet us. So Oluwafobi dey talk say, I'm present. Great to see you choose. Baba, get out. So thank you for joining. So at the same time, Abayemi dey talk say no. Say Lacazette no deserve a contract. Why? Don't just say no. Why? Why you feel say Lacazette no deserve any contract for this season? Why? Let us know. Talk to me. So Ni Adebale talk say good evening. Watching you from UK. Much maximum respect, Baba. Get out. So at the same time, Vincent Jonathan they talk say no. Why do you say no? So Eric they talk say no. I beg, it no make sense at all. Okay, let me continue. Then Abayemi they talk say we don't need him again. You get okay? Because if we go Champions League, we need this guy Lacazette for Champions League. Because I don't say Shola. There's much possibility to say if we end up for Champions League slots. So if Arsenal qualify for Champions League, sure we go see this Lacazette. Now we go to use. You want to depend on Lacazette? That's the question. Then Juka Joseph talks say good afternoon, good afternoon, up gunners for life. Then Juka say they talk about CHUKS. I beg, I don't want Baba comments. Make I know what they talk. I be Lacazette loyalist. I be no be loyalist. Let me know how the thing they do you. So Matthew Kende they talk say to me, I would prefer we should release Laka and buy a hungry striker. That's what will help the team. Baba, I support this your comments. I agree with you because next season go mad though. You see all these small all these Tottenham Hotspur they go buy like mad for the summer. You see Man U, they go re-strategize. You get next season go dey harder than this season. So we just get lucky with our team squad. We see they run one or two. So we need to strengthen very well for our striking department. We need men, as in don't be just person who say we score 3 goals in 20 something matches. The person will score plenty goals. Not so it just be. So Oluwaseun Emmanuel they talk say make Arteta they use Pepe. Baba exactly Pepe just dey in the same boat, in the same kettle of fish with Lacazette. Shey because of what Pepe do against Wolves, better they give am more playing time. How they go take use am? That's the question. Because remember I said that because Smith Rowe no dey. You say Smith Rowe dey naturally if them comot maybe Pepe. If they come as Pepe, if they comot if they comot Martinelli. Now Smith Rowe for put there. Like because he no dey, so that's why things come dey. But now if you say I don't know whether Smith Rowe don't recover from his sickness. If he don't come back, Pepe dey like below the pecking order. Pepe go dey like maybe third. So you go hard to use Pepe. Now the same thing. This kind of Pepe now, do we still need him next season? You don't understand? Now the same question we ask about Lacazette now. This kind of Pepe now, how many goals in the score for us? Just fine, we buy him 72 million pounds. But moving on, next season, do we still need people like that? People like Pepe, people like Lacazette, people like Rob Holding, people like which person don't go out on loan? All those people, many people. The question is, do we still need all these people? Those who Aziz they talk say that should not give out That should not give her a contract. She know, hey, Baba, this is your comment. I know bad one. Then Tosin Emmanuel they talk say, Baba, good evening, senior man, hello. Then Oluwaseun Emmanuel they talk say, Pepe dey inform. Pepe dey inform for how many matches? This one Wolves match. Now Pepe dey inform. Why they talk like this? That's senior man. Then Fekus Timothy Thomas they talk say, great use I choose, Baba, I hail you. Then Emmanuel Emeka they talk say, yes, why yes, why? Don't just say yes, don't just say no. Give a reason. Let me know why you think make Arsenal give Lacazette a new contract. On what basis? And if you say they don't give a new contract, on what basis too? We need to be informed. You get people communicate because personally, make I give you now my personal opinion. Personally, me, I don't feel say Lacazette deserve a new contract. Even self, whether not Martin Keown have been right, talk and say, irrespective of how many goals will Lacazette will score for the remainder of the season, Arteta, do not give him a new contract. You get. You see as Lacazette dey now, you see don't take the struggle for goals this season. Do you want us to struggle like that next season? We need a sharp striker. We go even if not half chance, boah, you don't enter. See Raul de Thomas when they play for Atletico, when they play for Espanyol, for La Liga. I checked the scoring charts for La Liga. It's about, I think, the third highest goal scorer there with 14 or thereabout goals. That guy is very, very sharp. If he, you know the kind of people say if you watch match, you go notice somebody like if you watch Crystal Palace now. If you watch Zaha, you go ask your friends, who be that guy? That guy they play. You know, people say they're visible for match. You don't need person to tell you say, this person they match. You go notice say, this person they there. That's what you just be. Those kind of players. Now we need a big name signing. We don't need average players again. As Lacazette Dana is an average player. In glory days don't pass. This is my own personal opinion. So if you don't like my own personal opinion, let me know why you think say it did wrong. Let me know for the comment section. So Chinedum they talk say, bro, may they give him a new contract because when we qualify for this top 4, bro, we go get many tournaments next year. And at the same time, if we buy new strikers, okay, I imagine say they give him a new contract now. I will come buy some kind of strikers with the inform, with the hot, like some kind of hotty. What's it go be the pecking order? Like I said, go agree to be the third choice striker. We're going to play cup. Let's say the strikers will come get now because we're not going to play 4-4-2 now, so we may not be using the 2 strikers at the same time. Like as we did now, let's say we use Lacazette, how they use Nketiah. So moving forward now, if we get 2 strikers, no, one go play, one go do for Benjamin. Now I don't tire or anything. Maybe 75 minutes they'll bring another person. Lacazette will be the third choice in the pecking order. He's going to play only cup. Will he agree to that? Saying go like him compared to playing for another club, maybe say they go make him as their number 1. I mean, no reason that kind of thing. So that is also the question. When you give him a contract now, which pecking order in go day? Will he be the first choice striker? Will he be the second choice? Will he be the third choice? How all these things will happen? So we need to consider all those ones too. Then at the same time, John Dom the talk said to me, I think if we are gonna go for Lewandowski, then Lacazette deserves a contract because at times experience matters. But at the same time, you see this Lewandowski matter. That just on paper, the right time. You get, we never really know whether the guy will really come. I just on paper, if he will come, I go really like him. You get, because himself now temporary movements, those 1 or 2 years, he will find square because he's 34. So in the next 2 games, I don't think he don't play for EPL. So himself will find an opportunity to play for EPL. So 2 more years, you go see okay, just like Ibrahimovic go Man U, play whether than 2 years, I mean 1 year, I can't even remember. Just play for them. So that kind of level. So that's what it just be. But another thing I will consider be say, if then give Lacazette a new contract, which number it will be for a striking pecking order? It will be the second choice striker, I think it will be the third. And if we say make him be the third, will he agree? So that's another thing. Then Mary Lincoln, they talk say he deserves 1 year for backup striker in case we only sign 1 striker because transfer window mad gone. Baba, I don't see us now signing 1 striker. I don't see that, especially when we are going Europe. If we go Europe next season, come on. I don't see that. I mean, the reason I'm now we play EPL, and if we play EPL, we play to finish for top 4 again. Oh, you get not just want to finish for top 4 now. Then next season we can't go back to our normal 8. No, next season we still won't go end. That's it. Top 4 will be a normal level for us. That's going to be our plan moving forward. So we need to get some mad reinforcements. So we got sign more than 1. Now we play a Champions League, they play EPL, we play cups. Come on, we got sign more than 1. Then CK Manzi they talk say please Laka you must leave. Then we could sign strikers. That one is not bad. Then Mozart they talk say he just they praise David. Person will play rubbish against. Baba, why they talk like this now? David, they play with Lily. Chelsea a big team now. Don't be Chelsea be defending champions of Europe. Now them the as Chelsea did like this now, whether you like it or yes. Chelsea are the best club in the world right now because now they win World Club Kini where them play. It means you are the best club in the world. Now they be number one. Now they be the best club. So forget to Chelsea good though. Don't worry, whine yourself. Oh. Maybe Chelsea. Okay, why Liverpool no get them easy against Chelsea? If not be say Chelsea just don't unlucky. No, I watch the match now. Chelsea na strong side though. Check their team sheet. Chelsea good. Person they play for Lille. How many people you know for that Lille? Come out Burak Yilmaz. Come out Renato Sanchez. Come out Jonathan David. Come out Zeki Selik. How many people again you know? All these people talk self. How many of them be world class? Come on, I don't talk like that now. Lille na see smally. Forget French league. Lille na see smally where Chelsea they no be mates. If we say with Germany, we go knock them. You want to compare APL and French league? The beautiful thing is say Jonathan is still young boy, so he can grow with our team. If we sign him now, himself can grow. Nobody say I know the judge like that, Papa. Then Emmanuel Walker of the talk say I need new complete striker, whether Lacazette or not. See whether Lacazette or not, we go sign. But the player will say she made them give Lacazette a new contract. On what basis? Those when they say may they give a new contract. On what basis are you saying that? On what basis? Now be the thing with me I want to know. If you say may they give a new contract, on what basis? Because for me, I go say may they not give a new contract because he don't overstay and welcome. He don't try. What do you want to do for us again? We never do before. He don't try now. Anything where team say like I said they do now. If not Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he go do it. She na hold up play. He go give you. Even get more dimension. She you as Lacazette dey now. When last in score cross and one as Lacazette dey want to cross for him in the nod. She na pacing gets. So the guy good though, but when he was in his prime, when we sign him from Lyon, the guy they bust net like mad. Make I even bust your brain. If this Lacazette now go back to Lyon because Lyon are like the favorites to carry him back. If Arsenal no give him a new contract. If this guy go back to Lyon, you go be like as Auba go Barcelona. The guy call the boss net. The people want to say, but when he was in Arsenal, he wasn't scoring goals. This and that, and I no use and where. The guy no dey meant for the EPL. You no get that stamina. I no feel run. You know the see when Martinelli go carry ball jack. Well, you will be now supposed to dey in tandem with Martinelli so that now if you do 1-2, you go dey lagging behind. No go feel run. Now all those kinds of things they make us feel say, we need a more mobile striker. We dey very sharp. We need striker. Abdul Karim Jallo, they talk say for me, we need him from Abu. Okay. Juka just say like I said, deserve a contract, but they need to use wisdom to do that. At least 1 year contract while they still make buying a sharp striker their priority. Jukal, if they give Lacazette a new contract, where ain't go there for the pecking order? Is it going to be our first choice striker, our second choice, or our third choice? Because we're gonna carry that one for mind also. Then Olale they talk say he did not deserve a new contract. Baba, let me know your reasons. Why he talk so? Me, I don't give you my own reason. Then Shigemezu Alaribe they talk say like I said, like okay, Lacazette deserve a new contract in Arsenal. I love the pattern of playing football because Lacazette can come into the midfield and collect balls. I'm good. The opponents, another thing again, I love him so much. Any defender that is playing with me, always be very, very careful because they're very dangerous striker like Mozu. Baba, your comments they mixed up. I just understand you talk say Lacazette deserve a new contract because you like the way in the play. But come to think of it, it's Lacazette's job. You know, say sometimes most people will talk to Lacazette, they come deep. Is that really his job description? Is Lacazette a midfielder or a striker? When you sign somebody, like when you don't do your formation, everybody they enter field. What is each person's job description? It's Lacazette's job to come to the midfield and give Martinelli and Saka pass. No, that because he no get the pace to meet the team what they say make him do. You get if you sign a new striker, if you sign okay, let's assume say sign Jonathan David or you sign Vlahovic, you want to say Vlahovic will come midfield. Who does that? Who does that? Our midfielders are decent. Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard, they are decent. They still they give assists. You get, we just need somebody, a goal poacher, a prolific striker with a very, very clinical. Somebody will say you can give a half. You don't need a full chance. You don't need a one-on-one. Like you don't need a one-on-one. That went through against Wolves. You don't need a one-on-one on the platter of gold. What you need now, half chance, half. A striker will say on you go free. Just dream. She better they watch Ronaldo now. She better they watch Vlahovic. She better they watch some kind Messi. Even Havertz. We do for Chelsea. We don't be even striker. I dey watch them sometimes now. You go just I dey watch Memphis Depay. We just carry ball. back, back, back. Move, just move and small. Boy! When last, like I said, did do that? Like you will be striker, then give me ball, just hold ball. Create space for, and they watch Diego Jota now. Come on. If you don't know what they talk about, go watch Liverpool next match, then go play. Go Jota don't come back. You go see what they tell you. Striker with sharp. Every you just get and just move small. Bah, boom. Next way we and go. Striker with a create chance for himself. You know, dependent on anybody. Not a that kind of movement. That's what I'm talking about. So Chinedu, they talk say ESR is back, but make them give Pepe a chance, bro. I don't want to give Pepe the chance now. I don't want to give him the chance. Martinelli now go there for that left wing, they run. But and another thing we're going to be say Saka. Saka best position now on the right. If you don't know that now, know that now. Saka best position now on the right. Pepe best position now on the right. So for anything we're going to make them introduce Pepe for that right, Saka has to go to the left. And Saka is more potent on the right because on that right, you go feel run, cut into a favorite left. That is why Pepe did for Benjamin. If to say Saka the flop, Pepe going to play more. Just another thing we gas consider. If you say Saka the flop now, Pepe for involved. Because see that left flank, Martinelli don't colobi that place. And Martinelli now, if you don't get injured or something, do ESR go enter. Arsenal get enough time to recover now. She been a match since they play Watford. They get enough time for ESR to recover. Now just sickness and not be saying get injury. You get. So that is why for Pepe to see playing chance, it is hard. Maybe they bring in Pepe, like all those kinds, 75 minutes, 80 minutes. At that time, they're going to bring him because you know if it tells Saka making go start a match on the left, that's like playing him out of position. That's why Martinelli is there. That's why ESR is there. Get. So this is all this kind of dilemma is good though. As it may just get two people maybe say if he change match. I like as people just come in, see change match, so now so it just be. Then Kai already talks, say we need to let him go as we are going to bring replacements. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. We need to let him go. But at the same time, if we don't want to let him go, so we can't sign people join. What is going to be his role next season? Are we going to be dependent on Lacazette? We go still use him, but maybe not. You know, like as in Ketia they play for us, then maybe Lacazette will come they play cup. You know, each ain't go even agree. You know those kind of things. Alaji Musa they talk say no. Alaji, why are you shouting no? Gabriel, Alaji Koye they talk say no, he didn't deserve it, Baba. Okay. Then Prince Banjoko they talk say we need good and hungry striker. I subscribe to that line of thoughts. Then Juka Josie they talk say Lacazette is doing a great job. People don't see because he doesn't score goals as like expected. Baba, this thing now the excuse many people they give. Look at Lukaku in Chelsea. Look at Lukaku. Lukaku played Crystal Palace and had 8 touches in the whole match. Even Henry himself, maybe assistant coach for Belgium, had to come out and say, this coach, you know, they use the guy. Lukaku had 8 touches. For the final where they play against Liverpool, do you know that they benched Lukaku upon the we get network issue, Jerry. Now we are back. So make I continue reading the comments. Where did I even stop? Let me check. Because comment don't yakba. Maybe I no verse for that little glitch. I don't even know how our network just take come out. So at the same time, Mayor of Lagos, they say we need better and quality player moving forward. So at the same time, Chikatex on the talk say, yes, he deserves a new contract. Arsenal should sign one super striker, 2 wingers, a midfielder that will replace Xhaka. Then Arsenal are good to go. That's my opinion. So we're not joined by Baba Sator for the studio as we continue to respond to the comments. So Baba Sator, I can ask you this question also. Shey Lacazette deserve a new contract for Arsenal moving forward?
First of all, good evening to each and everyone, and good evening, Sir CHUKS. Yeah. My topic for today be say, like I said, not be saying no need down, but to be frank, it's not needed now. But we appreciate them for waiting to do for us because nobody can striker where we need by this time. But this one self say, Ingo decide maybe they use them like for third choice or second choice, like all those the way that they do one matter today now. You know, not be all match matter they play for Mayu. So you get the kind of match ready for the user. So, but mute, you know, say no go endure like that. So all we really need now, we need a proven striker. You can understand, where other opponent will hear their name or where they will see the way they do things, they will fear. So just like the way I said before, we really appreciate him for his own efforts, waiting they do up to this hour, up to this moment, but not be like I said with him now. He has finished his own game in Arsenal. So may move ahead, may find that location. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Ni Ajabala they talk say I think we need to get new striking force for the new phase of the season. No be lie.
Yeah.
We need new face for next season. Then Elu Valentine they talk say Lacazette. Then a lot of people talk say let them give Lacazette a new contract because it's because of his helping Arsenal midfield to play. This particular idea or this particular perception of Lacazette. Now you want thing where I get problem with. Baba Sator, this Lacazette, in job description, is he a midfielder? Because many times people will talk say he's helping in the midfield. Is his job description? Is that what we need from him? Is he a midfielder? How many times did they see Vlahovic they come from midfield on the collect ball? Is that his job? Jonathan David, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Isaac, they talk say okay, office time, Memphis Depay. Many strikers who I feel they call. Morata is how many times you don't see them? They come from midfield say okay, Raul Jimenez. On the midfield, say, okay, let me take ball. Is it his job description?
The truth is that, you know, say, when cats done the big, when cats done the big, you can't feel saying a lion. And when I say no, say not be lion. But when I use that word, maybe say, we not get attack. May not be like say, we're not going to using the help those attack. More not come like say, we're not going to using the help those midfield. We are going to play and make on the start for that midfield. We are not saying attack, but he's not doing well for that attacking position now. So may not be like say we not get any person who they call like say striker. And I make us they put on. He know say he not even good. That's when they run go midfield, when they support us. So now that in midfield we can't see potential. It's just like he know they score. You know they do anything more Basti try for this place. Maybe Basti they bully them, they pass come. And it was useful there one kind. So we don't get any choice than to leave him. Even the Ketia, what we for same will say may replace her. That one is not still doing well. Which other attacker you want can go name? What one can go put there? Then he know say they play attack. He know they play attack. But the word no say na top 9. He na proven striker, but he's not proving himself as the proven striker. What would you say he be? So that make us a manager at that place. May just stay there. If he get chance, he may score. But he's not reliable. He's not reliable where we go pull our hopes to and our striker be this one as number 9. No, it's not that good by this time. So that's why we just leave one there. Making yours stay there as midfielder. Make the airport see they bring pass for people who will see the airport score. You know understand? So he himself no say we don't need them again. You know understand? But we ought to try to showcase his talent. Just like we have for come from before. I think Olympic Lyon also. Made they carry and go back there. Because if we know they use that, nobody will carry on. You know understand? So we still the help with the way we the things in the airports. So now so it yours be.
All right, no one actually doing the talk say, bro, Lacazette the ginger the boys. Is that his job? Then about immediately they talk say Arsenal should get new good striker Aji. Then Friday Ogbeche they talk say no it's not. Then Taiwo Aliyu they talk say we need Lacazette. We don't need Lacazette anymore. I think that's what you wanted to say. Then Rita okay they talk say make we release Lacazette abeg and collect Lewandowski, give him 1 year contract, then sign Calvert-Lewin. That's not a bad choice. Then Matthew Kehinde they talk say I believe buying Jonathan David or Calvert-Lewin will add more strength to our striking position. Saliba is coming back, so there's no issue with the defense. I support the release of Lacazette. Okay. Then Moshood they talk say no contact for Lacazette because he doesn't act exactly. He doesn't act like a striker. He's acting like a midfielder. I made the Kukuma change in position. More say okay now midfield now they good to replay. Then Chinedu they talk say bro, he go be better backup striker. Okay. Then Chikates they talk say Lacazette, yes, he deserves a new contract. Arsenal should sign 1 super striker, 2 winger, a midfielder that will replace Xhaka. Then Arsenal are good to go. That's my opinion. Then Skibo, they talk say, my name is Skibo. I need a hungry striker that can bust nets. I'm tired of Lacazette. See, many people don't tire for Lacazette when they play. Then Moshood Oluwashola, they talk say, we have to move on. Although Laka too try for us, but we have to move. See, Baba Sato, I know we get one footage where they run for social media. Do you know that if to say Jose Sa, that keeper of Wolves, no puts that ball for net? Like I said, wipe that ball, go over.
He no score. Now that's why you go look cannot be scorer. Now home goal they call out. It's not his name. Now home goal they call out home goal. Not be named the right foot. Now home goal. So you know your get idea. Okay, look the first chance. Where get where the keeper points through way. A proven striker, as in the truth is that we doesn't have striker. That's just the real truth. Even converting Martinelli to become striker is not even making any sense. Nothing. If we get striker, we're not even imagine it or think say we're not even imagine or think say maybe we can't convert a flank man to become an attacker, which is Martinelli. So other thing when I say I will ask you anytime for this topic. But we talk about selling Granit Xhaka. Yes, Granit Xhaka himself has done. He need to leave. You know, understand? So maybe Mourinho can't carry and go, Roma we want carry and go. Or if other person they will carry on. And we get other better attack. Why can't we use this guy that is paying for Marseille? What's his name again? We get this longer.
You play for Marseille. We get this striker.
No, midfield. I'm talking about midfield now. No, this guy where they play for Lyon. They play for Lyon. This Arsenal player where we loan go there.
Don't escape my head now.
Gandozi.
Okay, now Marcel in there now.
And Marcel now they talk so. So we can still bring him and drive Xhaka away from there. He still dead discipline when it comes to tackle system more than Granit Xhaka. Because Granit Xhaka don't want to take Ramos. He don't want to accept his own fault. Instead they talk same thing they feel in an aggressive human being. So we can still sell him and bring other midfielder, add Gandozi to it. Gandozi is very good though. Go look out for Lyon. My brother, he's trying. You know, he's doing very well. When I look many people where we low, among of every people where we low. Now let 2 people meet nice, and I think next thing also you get that guy who low in game. We see they play flank. Now let the 2 of them see say no they do well. You know, even Otto Beneri is also doing well. You know, so we can still bring Gandozi and this our defense, which is Saliba. The 2 of them, we can release those 2 to come back. Then we had other midfield join Gandozi, like other better proven midfield join Gandozi. We are done with that. Then look for either Calvert-Lewin, where we talk about Calvert-Lewin with other better striker. I didn't even need Isaac because I concur to what you talk today because we will come to face the habit of he never had that. Yeah. That one cost to be big excuse for that one. So that Calvert-Lewin, another he even said we can still give Lewandowski as just my commentator brother talked us now. Like 1 year. Lewandowski is better than a lot of strikers in EPL, although on his age, but I didn't even believe. I believe say that word when they talk about rumors because Bayern Munich not go like one release him, my brother. You know, na rumor. They not never see release him because he's still doing perfectly well for that very place. So I don't believe say they go release him just like that. So now waiting I reason with that one. So may you still think about that topic of that Gandozi. Because Gandozi, although he only get problem with
attitude, character.
our attitude. So but when you got a now didn't believe on attitude, I only believe saying a set him because well, if you talk about attitude, Granny Xhaka, what he's doing, not even reach to give attitude to our coach. He never reached to give wisdom to Arteta to say this guy bullying is too much. If you don't want to stop this thing, you'll sit down there. You know? So I just believe say they need to just, if all of them come back, they need to sit down, reason the matter, you know, more for not for still to spend too much money, join other ones so we know say we get better things like that. You know, Gandozi, then we know say we buy that midfield joiner, then two proving attack. Then one right full back against to back up against Cedric Suarez or this our Jet Li, Yasu. So that's what I think. You know, I pray they concord to that ideas.
All right, no while so Prince Muritala they talk say, brother, Aston need 2 strikers if we enter top 4. Jonathan is black and Dominic. Then Oluwaseun they talk say Aston need Jonathan David. I agree. Then Ayola talk by the talk say no and no. We need fresh air in the attack. Lacazette isn't consistent. He doesn't score much goals. They should bring in a strikers who can score defenders with killer instincts. Whether as backup or back down, he should be allowed to go. He can't give more than he has given. That's just the truth. He has done all his best. He has overstayed his welcome. So Deputy Sheriff they talk say yes. Then Joseph Austin they talk say he did not deserve to have new contract because he doesn't play like number 9. We need somebody who can score week in, week out. That's just the truth. Then Andrew John, let Laka go on summer. Afunwai Lutana, they talk say Laka doesn't deserve any contracts. Then Winter, they talk say, bro, Arsenal needs striker for next season. You know. Then Okuora, they talk say, truth is that he doesn't deserve any new deal. He fights for the team, but isn't enough from what we are saying from him. Then OG Lawrence, they talk say Lacazette is not doing his job as a main striker. Exactly, not a midfielder. That's just the truth. He may be good as a midfielder, like what Baba Sato talk saying the assists for midfield, but that's not his number 1 job description. Then Prince Monita say, brother, we don't need Lacazette because it's too they lose. We need Jonathan David and Dom. Then Sachi, they talk say we don't need Lacazette again. El Nino, they talk say hello. Then Gaddafi, they talk say Laka must find the square root so that we can bring a prolific striker. Then Ola King White, they talk say Lacazette is not fit for Arsenal again. Let him go on, but young striker that can disturb defender. Then Stephen, they talk say make the guy move on. Olalaye Kore, they talk say this guy does not deserve a new contract. Why this? If you check when playing, this guy does not need. About your comments, they scrambled. Automesi, they talk say Laka, we should look for a good striker. Then Chinedum, they talk say, Baba, I watch all our matches. If you notice most of the clubs, there no Saka pattern. So for me, if Saka for like 75 minutes will bring, and at the normal level be that, I know some people don't they understand how Saka they play. They don't know how to mark him. And they use 2-2 player, they mark him. So they hard for them these days. You know, they easy. So that kind of 75 minutes, then if you bring in Pepe in. Sato, you know, see the way Vlahovic they play for Juve. The guy they score goals like mad. For his first ever Champions League game, I think it took him 12 seconds, how many seconds to announce himself. Guy bust net.
If you say the hand, and now you can waiting I want me to call it now your talk. So he know the score net. In the do back the way choose they always talk in the bust now and back. You know, that's why I was so very happy where Arsenal was going for it. He don't even care to say you want that now. Say maybe although say the Italian league all of the bill, but the guys he make himself to understand. Say I don't come here come play. You know, a proven striker doesn't take time to prove himself. He will show himself. He will show your ability. Even though say never must score, you know say this guy, but say if time come if he pick up now wahala. You know understand? So is that guy now as in now chairman now products they buy. Then we go for him, know what they go for. It's good, it's really good, man. If you look and since when they come Juventus now, Juventus is moving forward.
Yeah.
He bring out Dybala abilities come out and some other of them. Even this guy when we even they talk when they alone come Juventus, so when we even they say we want to go for
Morata.
Morata. He bring all the abilities, all of them come out. You understand? All of them now come hungry for the ball. You know? So I believe, say, if we still get idea to, we can collect David Luiz, you know, that guy a very good guy. He's good for leg, he's good for head. All those crossing where
Tierney.
at the end they bring come out, nobody they utilize them. Maybe Ingo can use them for us, you know. So like that, I all believe, say, Ateta and Edu need to put us together very well and do what is right for us. Yeah.
All right. Chika text the talk say, Baba, to me, I would say Arsenal should give her a new contract because it's not used for a new striker to come from another league and adopt immediately. Baba, why they use her? They qualify Lacazette. Now, woman. Oga Amuayo they talk say, please let Laka go and give space for new players. And best case they talk say, Baba, choose. I greet you for the good work. Please keep it up. This talking about Lacazette is something I don't understand. I think it's time to let him leave the club because of old age. Because of old age of his. As for Aubameyang, let's be realistic here. EPL and La Liga, even the other leagues, are not the same and can never be the same. You get. So trust me and look at Auba's situation when he was in our team. How many games he played without a goal? Now he goes to Barcelona and started scoring goals. Can't you see EPL and other leagues? No be lie. Now be the thing why I talk in the morning and say when you sign some players from another league now, they bust in a deal. Okay, look at Jonathan David now. He is arguably the second or third highest scorer in French league. Before now, he be first, but now Mbappe don't meet him. So he's like the highest scorer there. He just score well. So if he can't come here now, what is the guarantee? Now risk now 50-50. What is the guarantee? Say Jonathan David go score plenty for here because I can't give an illustration. Like you see Pepe now, we sign Pepe from Lille. That time when they talk say Arsenal is interested in signing Nicolas Pepe from Lille. I follow for those who run, go YouTube, go watching highlights now. When they see goals up and down, see dribbling. They dribble people like small picking. I see nine carry them confused. I can't happy say, Arsenal don't sign another Ronaldo. Look at the guy now. How many goals don't see? 90 for Benjamin, 70 million pounds. So that's the question. So there's no guarantee. Yeah. That's why the talk say Moku sign like all this kind of Dominic. Dominic may not be the best striker in the world, but at least he understands the EPL terrain. Yeah. He knows what is available, what is happening here. We don't need to talk on the talk say I want to acclimatize. For Dominic Seb, it is going to be a progress, a step forward because you are moving from an Everton side where you struggle to an Arsenal side. We're going to give you chance. Arsenal they create chance. I don't know what you want to tell me. Arsenal we don't get problem of creating chances. We create. We don't get person go down now. And we don't get another person will give us a different dimension. If you watch Tierney crossing, we don't they cross up now because we cross up, who another? Lacazette. Now get here. Who another? Shina Saka go another. We don't have
you're going for that share. You're going for that share mark. We go one can the airports in order.
Marwan Shamak. All those shit back I would sign those days. So that's the problem. No, if I see all this kind of crossing with the waist, I'll call it Miss Giroud. Because say Giroud did there. Giroud feel like miss chances of boys. See all those head boy.
And even the Giroud that we are even talking about now, he's doing well in AC Milan. Even a Belgian Abramovich.
Yes, he's their first choice striker.
He put Abramovich for bench, you know. But the truth is that for that Aubameyang, go we talk your son. I remember one of your when I watched GFA TV, one of your previous videos. I hear what you talk and say, say even throughout this season, we must talk about this Aubameyang. For example, I wish Aubameyang not they do well, my brother. Everybody go concur, say, no wonder we will even drive her nyama person don't go again. You they say anybody they talk about Ozil come again now?
Exactly, because you don't perform.
You don't perform. Say he don't elast, he don't quench, don't do one side. But this Aubameyang, of course, I think he don't play about three matches now. He don't get about 4 goals or 5 goals now. You understand? So that's why we just look at him maybe from some few days now, he not score, he not do well. You'll see say they're not going to hear the matter again. So the more they do well, now so they will kind of like one day, even from the point data as well, said, you understand? And then they forget when they say EPL with La Liga or Italian league, they are not the same. You're not going to use any league for the words, they imitate Premiership, So they're supposed to understand because they don't play this football. We don't let Aubameyang go. We wish him success. Let him go. I still love him. No two ways about that. but not be waiting. We'll come to talk now because he cannot come back to Arsenal again now. So more forget about the issue. You understand? And let us find better strikers and move ahead. And above all, we are not still doing bad since when he take come out. We didn't even miss him. Yeah. So he's supposed to know that for his own part. I say these people not even missing. Even since when you can't even take come out itself, we can't even they do more better than the way when you prepare day. So that's it. So may everybody just move ahead and look for a better person to cover the Aubameyang issue. And I hope say Arsenal. I trust Arteta because for Arteta to go for Vlahovic the last time and did not get him, I know say go get her for better striker because he himself see they hungry for goal. So we always say they go for the best. Yeah.
All right, Ike Eddie Onyeka thought Lacazette need to go. He woke up too late, and moreover, he's working for his money and making adverts for himself. How many goals in score now? Now we just the hype ammo. How many goals in score? So Fabian Anugu the talk say Lacazette has done his best for Arsenal, but his legs are tired. That's true. He doesn't deserve a new contract. Arteta is ruthless. I won't give him a new contract. And that's where people go understand me say, you see this season now, once the season just end like this, boa, officially, Lacazette contract don't expire.
Yeah.
One season just end now. Once you just play the final match of the season, officially.
Bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye.
It's now bye-bye. So now they'll come, the will come, they'll come sit down for table and never know. But officially, you see Lacazette, you see Nketiah, you see El Neni, bye-bye. Officially. They are on their last legs.
They are even five in number when they look out for one platform, 5, Lacazette, Nketiah, El Neni, including this Xhaka, that makes them 5. Then Cedric Suarez. Oh, we are mentioned. The 5 of them they bring come out. 5 of them I come out. Where they want us dispatch this next season to refill them back again. They just mention the 5 of them, print and come out. You know. So above all, we just hope say if they come out, may they replace them with better one that is better than them. We're not gonna make us constantly remember the way they remember the way they remember Aubameyang. So because now when we know they do well, now we will come to remember those things. The reason why Aubameyang issue never affect us well, just like the way I said before, we are doing well. We not miss out. Yeah. You understand? So I will say we're not going to do well. You foresee saying that thing will come be the talk of the town. At that time for that day, the state of Delhi, man. Now, go for that the friend we want Jackpot pass. You understand? So, but although we are doing well and we are okay, so if these 5 people still come out, may they refill those people with better one that is even better than them. Most especially, I'm talking about our midfield. First, we will feed a pair with Party. I was still thinking, say that if the physical of Pizuma, at least if the physical go for that guy, don't get that guy, come put Gandozi join them, then go for better attack. That Isak, not maybe Isak is bad, but are they look for the reason adaptation?
Yes, now.
May not going to complain, say he never adapted. We're not going to get that patient, my brother. Then Calvert-Lewin not maybe just like the way he said, not be say Calvert-Lewin is 100% person we get to, but a person will go quick follow up. You see all those Odegaard pass, all those pass where we defend like Lacazette may go use, so when we can't use and turn to midfield now our fault. We not get anything to use and do now. I make one they say that midfield now for the now. Just like the way my guy talk, that comment, say me himself, make it come on there. So he try all the same, just like the way I said, I'm not disrespecting him, and he's trying, and I wish him more kudos, but we doesn't really need him for the now. So he need to go.
All right, Alhaji Musa they talk say if they give Lacazette new contract, I will stop supporting Arsenal. Alhaji, calm down. Joshua they talk say, bro, I don't think we need him at the Emirates for now. All we need is a proven striker. Notes is not consistent. So okay, let the talk say CHUKS fit play attack, but Ajay, if they put me for that Arsenal, I go score past Lacazette. I'm gonna go in the score now. No, because they the guy give me pass. I'm a bust down. Mind them, Gary. Then Kukuda they talk say, please let him go. I beg. They waste chance. Okay. Then Anthony Jasper they talk say, for me, Lacazette should be replaced. That's what we are all saying. Then Valentine Energy they talk say why I said Arsenal should give Lacazette a new contract because experience matters in football. We have too many young players in our mixed up. Okay, in our squad. Baba, this is your comments. Don't they? And up for next season will be very hot because of the Newcastle. Baba, see, when we sign what's it they call him, Ben White, how many experience he get for Arsenal setup? When we signed Tomiyasu, how many experience he get? Tomiyasu was playing from Bologna for Syria. Go carry and come far away. He entered first 11 straight up. Look at Lokonga. At some points, we were playing Lokonga as a first choice. At some points, we were playing Tavares as first choice. Did they have experience? You go try somebody now. The thing the way they do us, we they let emotions they cloud our judgments. We they like to be attached to people. We don't want to make them go because of the good things they don't do in the past. We they forget say the things they don't do for past, they don't do for past. Get the reason Corinthians, we know they want to go back to Old Testament. Get forward ever, backward never. So we got sell them any which way. You guys go. Otherwise, if he agree to be the third choice striker, making the play cup for us.
That's what I just said not too quite long. You know? So if you go and in the other way around, like I said, we not accept 1 year. If we have even talking, and Arsenal will not give him 2 years. You see, say the two of them not will ever agree for settlement because if Arsenal want even consider that and I say, of course, okay, for we really appreciate you, so that many young feeders what we get so. You don't the airports build and make your airports build and finish. We can offer you 1 year contract. And like I said, we not take 1 year. I'll be definitely, I know say like I said, will say if they give him 2 years, he will follow up with that matter. Yeah. But I think I know will get that patient reach that 2 years because he know say my guy, we're not going to use it now because of this cup. Because next season now, by the special grace of God, say if we go Europa League or we go Champions League, we will get many matches where we're to play. So in this part, we feel they feature you one can. You understand? So, but you know, like I say, senior man, you know, like one take those kind 1 year contract, and that's not going to release like 2 years for us. So the guy will still leave, no option, because he now still one of the person where payment big pass there now. They even a family even for the payment, the weekly payment. I think he's receiving about 200 or 220. You understand? So I believe say that guy, as he just like the way you said just now. If the last match you they finish for this season, my guy don't pack all the bag, don't go find one to pack and put me in go the nearest thing we call
him. So Olatunji Ismail the talk say even if una won't sell Lacazette, no be strikers like Calvert-Lewin, Watkins or Isaac CHUKS. I don't know interest where you get on this thing, guys. Okay, make I explain one thing to you now. Mention one top striker where you think say Arsenal go fit buy, where go fit come. Apart from these people we mentioned now, you see as Vlahovic no come. Do you think if we go for Haaland go come? Do you think if we go for Patrick Schick, not even add Patrick Schick, say Patrick Schick fit come? Do you think so? So mention that striker where you think say, you know, say when somebody give an idea and you go against the idea, say no, I don't like your idea. Bring your own idea. Mention one striker. If you say Naim, you feel say Arsenal supposed to sign. Mention one in the world. Make I hear his name. Just mention one. When no they among all those people, those kind Isaac, Oli Watkins, Calvert-Lewin, Raul dos Santos, waiting for Espanyol. Who again? So mention it. Let me hear. What you want to understand me say, we don't sign Haaland now. That players were there in the quality of Haaland. But you see in the future, we can sign them. How? By the time you sign somebody like Watkins, somebody like Calvert-Lewin now, and they can't help you next season, go far in Champions League. You can't qualify for Champions League again. We don't want to just qualify for Champions League. The next season, we're going to go back to 8. Once you can make Champions League a normal level for us, we go build on our achievements. Next season, as this transfer window they come, we will buy more and more better players. But I'll give you a perfect example. Look at Newcastle. Newcastle buy Wood from Burnley. Now he be their top striker now. They don't buy Gumares as midfielder. They buy Dambon as a defense. They buy Trippier. They buy Tage. For their defense, their backline, 3 people they are new faces. Are you telling me that after this season now, they're not going to relegation? The upper transfer window, they're not going to come buy a bigger. It's all this Newcastle get now. In the future, now then go be second choice. Now then still be third choice. They go still buy more.
I get what to talk about this guy when they talk. So we will feel by I disagree for what you talk just now, Sachus. We will feel by Alan. Why we go fit buy am be say, can we really split that money to go buy am? You know what? Arsenal are one of the top and big club where everybody know. And where everybody want me to come, England. But if we fit go Champions League, this guy will come. Many people will come. But do you really people have the money? Which ball everybody want play? Champions League. Yeah. Before any other league. So as I said, if we go there, we can buy any. Even as I'm telling you now, that the Alan, when we even talk, so Newcastle can even buy him. Presently now, only the way the guy want they consider now that Champions League, no other thing, because they go pay all his wages where he want SS more than where he did. What will they play football for? Not be trophy and money. If you don't get the trophy, you get the money. So they'll let them say, mention your price. Now, what did they tell them be that one? And he not get option. He go tell you, they think all these people when you call for Newcastle just now, you think say they want carry come. They split the money. Tell them say, see money what we will give you now. More than don't worry. More than our former team. And we they build this thing. Next season we will buy more. We they build that more and fall out. So everybody they come. So we can buy anybody we want buy if we enter Champions League. But now the money we don't get. If this man of split the money, we go split for America, one basketball where they play for America. Money we go spend
Early Rams.
Early Rams. If he spend that for what for Emirates, you think say we are there the position where we did so. If you want to know that money they change ball, you use Newcastle to change. People when they find relegation battle. Yeah. Yeah, they day now, they change instantly. Now then the window transfer a favor because they bring out the money, everybody began to run go there. I'm still telling you now, if they call Lacazette the way Lacazette be now, Lacazette will go there. If they even call our keeper, which is not be Ranzio, Leno will go there because he knows he will get choice. He will get first choice there. So my brother, now the thing you'll be that one. Not be say we not buy any player who want back. Now the money, anybody where we call, so I say we qualify for Champions League. My brother, everybody will come now. Now say you'll be.
Yeah. Another thing to say this Champions League now, once we go, it will help us generate more and more revenue.
Money, so, yes.
More no to run faster than our shadow, more calm down. No bar. When they go back on the money, want to rebuild that like 3 or 4 players, go put for one person. Don't go easy like that. You know, you say after they increase their ticket price, go buy no deal.
Yes.
They won't realize more money. So in the future, we'll go buy players. So maybe I just get patience for us more. Then Rita Okere talk say, how far I made them move Lacazette, sign Calvert Lewin and Jonathan David, then collect Lewandowski on the 1 year. Don't be so easy. We do as we talk like this. Oh, we don't have with that. We didn't knock anybody. Imagine it if we're gonna get team like Lewandowski, Jonathan David, Calvert Lewin. What's going to happen again? We didn't knock anybody now. Then it's Sammy ability to talk say, bros, if she can leave Arsenal without a replacement, Arsenal, if there is no way he can leave without. This transfer window where they come, so not be like January will be 1 month. This one long die, long. So there is no way we will go come out without replacements. Then Martial they talk say Xhaka will still cause us pain. Please let him go. Then Juka Josie they talk say Babatunde ask me if it is possible. Then Joseph they talk say to be honest, we need total fresh attack. Our attack is too weak. I concur to that. The Rabiu Abdul Fattah Olayemi they talk say, I beg bro, we must have 2 strikers with 1 winger for Saka backup and 1 midfield. So Peter Kofi they talk say we can give him 1 year contract. Then Olatunji they talk say Lewandowski, Dybala, Icardi. Who be Icardi? Icardi will be shit back of PSG. What's be Icardi? Icardi they play for PSG. They call Icardi. Then Lewandowski, that one we don't say he hard now. Lewandowski go easily come. No, you like what Baba Sato talk. Say Bayern go easily leave him, make him come. Then Dybala cannot leave Juve and come to Arsenal. Some people not just they throw players up as if say they easy. Icardi they there will be say them be good strikers. Now Dominic Calvert-Lewin will get 3 goals and 0 assists, or Isaac Queno Sabina as I choose the mention. How you want? Okay, look, I give you a perfect example now. Look at Vlahovic. What make we no sign Vlahovic? Share that money now we no offer. We offer the biggest money for Vlahovic. We offer the bigger salary for Vlahovic. At the end of the day, what's happen? You know, come. The question when you go take your tongue, count your teeth, and ask is why? We don't have a Champions League football. That's number one. We don't have Champions League football because we went all out. We break bank. So we won't go for Vlahovic. So that's the thing. Lewandowski now a temporary fix. Lewandowski will be permanent fix. Lewandowski can give you at least maybe 2 years. He's 34 now. Can give you 2 years. There is no way where Dybala go leave Juve, they come Arsenal. Dybala will not enjoy in partnership with Morata and Vlahovic. Now be the assistant, then they back, they distribute for them.
Even Vlahovic, where that guy they talk this now. That guy where they talk no understand. Say even players they get relationship with coach.
Yes,
relationship with if you look what that Vlahovic talk, he said if now 30 amp coach calling, you go.
You go exactly.
So now what did he give the guy the fault for you? Yeah, what he told say if now 30 amp they beat Vlahovic, which is Conte. Vlahovic for all the 30 amp. Arteta is just a young coach. Now Arsenal be the first coach. Now if you see and I say if Arteta come up for Arsenal, if anybody want to go say because of the relationship we go for Arteta, any place where Arteta dey, if he calling go go answer. You understand? Yeah. So it was the fault of Vlahovic. The fault of Vlahovic was he was not a friend to our coach, and we were not permitted to even the Champions League where we did now with a struggle. You expect that kind keep play away what may win trophy. May they where we may roll with the big boys. May the year name of team. You say may come. We know say never get anything to achieve. We know say okay. I will say we even see they go Champions League now. The world they watch over him, just like the way that they watch over Saka now. So Vlahovic was having a lot of excuses. Not be Arsenal no one fit buy him because we were really mad to buy him. So now this guy where they write, so now they try to say we they talk about Isak and
they talk say we sign Dybala, Lewandowski.
So you think they will all release Dybala for you just like that? Do you even have money to buy Dybala? I cannot know how to say now. If the guy know how to say now.
Hey God, dude. But Satan bless again network issue. So Masha Cairo, they talk say, I wish I can get we can get Calvert-Lewin and Lewandowski, but I wish with that how we wish. So chatters they talk say, Baba, it was a typing error. Oh, okay, no yawa. So as a man, they talk say, all I know is that if Arsenal finish in top 4, I'm sure they will offer him 1-year contract, and I'm sure he will accept. But I'm not be even to accept be my own problem. My own problem is if they give him contract, what is going to be his role in the pecking order of strikers? Because eventually we go sign strikers, we will use Lacazette moving forward. We go sign striker in the future now. So even if they give Lacazette a new contract, what's him go be in role? And in go they happy with his role? That's another thing. I mean, what do you think about this issue they talk about now? So if they give Lacazette 1-year contract, in go they happy with his role as a third choice striker?
Just like the way I said before, Lacazette will not take 1 year. The pedigree of Lacazette, the way they put himself, he believes saying a senior man. He never feel come the same man can go the bench, can go they play like FA Cup or Carling Cup. They play Premiership. You know not saying a Premiership they make learn or they say one come up for Arsenal. If they think say Lacazette no know like that, say now the same thing will go happen to him. So he's not going to work because first Lacazette is demanding for 2 years. Secondly, Arsenal will not give him 2 years. If they're able to consider na 1 year, and that 1 year, he knows say Arsenal they reshuffle their players, say na bench he go come dey. He himself even still know say na manage Arsenal they use it for. Because not be the wing where they spend now, not be in the play now. We all they put in there. So it is say Lacazette not get sense. When they put more effort, may other people call him in come out. Lacazette will not even stay. That's just the truth.
All right, so as someone like James, they talk say, let's go for Sebastian Haller from Ajax. You know why we're not going to go for Sebastian Haller? The guy no fit play for EPL. That's what they talk say. You can't compare EPL to other. Do you know the same Sebastian Haller played for West Ham? He wasn't good enough. They sold him out. You can't go for Ajax net like mad because the quality of Ajax, that their league, the quality of the opposition is not strong enough. That is why we colonize the league. They win time every day. Like I said, that they are better. So that's another thing where you go consider. Don't just throw names up. The pedigree, check out the history of that. Sebastian Haller played for West Ham. So now so it just be. And it was good for him. They sell him. So we can't go and repeat that mistake again. Then Peter Kofi they talk say let's give Lacazette 1 season again as a third choice. Me now what me say about the talk, but Ingo agree. That's another thing. Ingo agree. So Hilary come and they talk say he doesn't deserve. Hilary, my comments don't disappear. Okay, he doesn't deserve any new contracts for us now. Then Danila, that man they talk say we need new striker. Then Ekene they talk say CHUKS. Now wow, you don't really like the guy. No, not be say I don't really like him now. Moving forward, at least if now maybe Ateta, at least I should be looking at signing 2 striker because Lacazette is going officially. Lacazette contract will expire at the end of the season. In case their contract will expire, and those are the 2 strikers we have. Which means once their contract don't expire, we don't have any strikers again. Because they really say, okay, we want to sign new striker. So if we want to sign new striker, obviously it should be common sense that we should be replacing Lacazette and replacing Nketiah. You get whether Lacazette stay or not, we should be signing 2 new strikers because we are playing another competition in the future. What if COVID-19 can't catch strikers in the future or injury catch them? We're going to use midfielder there. So these are why I say we need to sign 2 strikers. Now, if we can't sign 2 new strikers, maybe they can't give Lacazette 1-year contract as soon as they wish. We can't get 3 strikers. What is going to be the pecking order? Because we're not going to sign unknown player. We'll sign name where people know. So what's going to be the pecking order? How they go play him? So for me, Lacazette should be willing to take the 3rd choice spots because he's not scoring goals. So we don't need him to come and be playing midfield. That's my own take. Then at the same time, Kilbrango Aziz the talk say yes. Then success. Oji the talk say, bro, we need someone like Osimhen. And Napoli no go gree sell now. That be the thing. They no go gree sell. If that you go sell them, you know say the way they praise that Osimhen there. They no go gree sell them. Even if they don't sell themselves, he go gree come because we never get Champions League this thing for hand. If we qualify with Champions League, you'll give us a fighting chance to sign some kind of people. As we do like this now, I cannot lie for now. We just the hope say Arsenal will qualify for Champions League. As we do like this, someone not sure for anybody. No sure. Anything can still happen. That's why we dey talk say every match will be like a cup final. We'll go kill ourselves there. So as we do like this, someone not sure. Rita Okene talk say I just imagine say we getting Haaland once we get Champions League football. Then Romeo Val talk say get us Jonathan David and Lewandowski and let Laka look for a new club. Shikina. Ekene they talk say abeg after the last game make Ateta arrest Laka for lying. He's not a striker. Which one be lying? Which one be lying? I ain't they lie. I don't understand. Which one be lying? Then James David they talk say we need 5 players. Baba, I take calculator. So you add midfielders. Then Remedy they talk say let's have Timo Werner. Chelsea will gristle to us. Believe me, he will pick up in Arsenal. Me, I know disagree with you. I feel say if Arsenal pick collect this kind of Timo Werner for Arsenal, collect them from Chelsea, it will make sense. I mean, Baba Sato, no reason now. When I would Chelsea will even sell them for us.
Yes, they're not. They fit sell them because they flop. They're not even your flop. In flop, not be Timo Werner where we know. Not being combi for us, not being combi for Chelsea. In flop now. Although they are still grateful because most of their goal is good in assist, but in one-on-one way, no fit on the score. Now I mean not can understand what really can happen to that guy. Even just like the way things still happen to this Italian guy Lukaku, where they buy from Italian. So Lukaku, they are even planning to sell Lukaku back. They are even planning. So Timo Werner can still be among of them. You understand? Where they call a bad striker, they call penny people name. Maybe they still go call Mbappe now. Maybe they say me and go by Mbappe now. I be they not see that one. Maybe they still have that one general.
They know our hand no go reach that one now.
Now Alan, now our hand will fit on reach Abi. Yeah.
Oh man, that's all our snappers.
More bad the one where our hand will fit reach. More still build up, more days ahead, you know. A Rome we are not built by one day. Now small. We go reach there just like the way you talk just now. Even that top 4 never see sure. Because the games where we still get now still reach almost about 13 to 14 matches. You understand? So if we can win out of that 13 or 14, if we can win straight 10, now we go they get up, they talk.
Yeah.
You understand? Outside that one, the dogs will still there our back. Even I can still assure you, and West Ham is still on among the league. So West Ham never give up. You understand?
Yeah.
For them to even beat Wolves, I think 3 days ago, 4 days ago, the
I watch
match even
them
shocked me. Because I don't even believe say Wolves will lose back to back like that. Just like the way they lose for us, and I believe say the least they can get out, they win that match or they'll draw that match. About the way those people still take go beat them, you know. Man U still there, Tottenham still there, even West Ham is still there. So we until we don't enter that top 4, to come a bad player not be our problem again. You understand? Because everybody will like one come. So okay, these people don't they more go build and finish with them. You understand? So that's just it. More hold on first, more enter the place where we want maybe we enter before any other people.
All right, another thing we say, we check our calendar. I don't look everybody. I know the only people they make me feel like 4 games. Now I know say sure for us. We'll play Man U, we'll play Liverpool, we'll play Chelsea, and we'll play Tottenham Hotspur. These are the 4 games. I know say it will give us problem. The rest are winnable. Like the rest,
even the 4 game with on only 2 people I even see there. Even Mayu, I don't even see Mayu. That first leg when Mayu take win us, you see I say a mistake. The match pain them like winch. Compared to the way the 2 they get striker, they get player not 2 ways about it, but they don't get him. Because everybody they form big boy for Mayu. Nobody want to come down for each other. You know, everybody all they feel say I be Superman, I be Superman. The squad there is too much. And all of them can't get pride for their self. Nobody want to become loyal person. Everybody believe say they be senior man. Now be the problem with the young. And if they not amend that fault for themselves, my brother, they not go anywhere. Because the last match when I look where they played that day, they try to do everything. Watford hold them strong. Say this, una not go fit break that back. 98-0-0. I was one of the most greatest person we happy pass for that draw. You understand? Yes. So now, so if even Tottenham, I was even wishing Tottenham to even lose. So now God still save those ones, you know. So I know saying so most of their fans will still wish us on our football, and so it be. So, but we need to keep our head strong. Waiting, Man U fit do against this Watford. I pray me and I come out take the 3 points from there. May that one still be talk of the town. Say waiting Man U fit do not be Arsenal go do so. You understand? So that me all those spawn dates where they sit down there with their big belly where they say we not get up. Maybe they know say now they are high, we will reach Jerusalem. You understand?
Yes, sir. All right, no one about Sato. I think it's time to end the show. We're on the online for 1 hour for this live. Easy. So everybody will support us, waiting for this live, we comment, we thank you so much. So anyway, that they see money to buy data to follow our show because I don't say easy to watch a show for 1 hour, I not be being so. So say may God replenish in our pockets in Jesus' name and inshallah. So from me and the crew, we say good nights and good day, man.
Much love. Good night. Ciao.